Greetings everyone. I'm back to do Taurus today for January. I know it's late again, but I've been battling with ear and throat well, I don't know if it's infections or irritations. We've had lots of fires here, so lots and lots of smoke, and it's been constant for a couple of weeks now, so my throat and the glands here are kind of suffering a bit, and it's affecting my ears as well. So yeah, and I found that doing readings was making my ear just go a little bit painful, so I didn't get them all out as I planned early because it was just not happening. Health wasn't allowing it, so I'm sorry about that, but things will get better. Okay, let's see what's up for Taurus for January 2020. So I hope you all had a good new year. Oh, I didn't clear the energy. Let's begin again. Okay, let's go. So, let's see what's happening for my beautiful Taurians in January. Watch out for the lunar eclipse that's coming on the 10th. Lots of stuff being brought up with that for a lot of people, so, you know, be aware, because it can bring out the worst in people. There's a few alignments coming this year too that haven't been around for centuries. So one in particular that hasn't been around for, I think the last one was 700 years ago. So yeah, it's very interesting what's going on in the skies. Let's see how it's all going to affect you guys. So, on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Lovers. So that's the overall energy for the read. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Ace of Swords. Swords are about communication and getting to the heart and the truth of a matter, okay? So it's going to take some intelligence and some ingenious thoughts and ideas to navigate this. But bear in mind also, aces are about new beginnings and new opportunities and untapped potential. Okay, and it kind of makes me feel like there is an unusual situation going on around you at the moment, and it's going to take a good amount of thought and creative, ingenious thinking for you to be able to navigate your way through this. I'm also feeling like it's in relation to a relationship, because we've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. And here we've got the Four of Vessels. Now, as we know, vessels in the traditional tarot is cups. And cups are about emotions and intuition. Okay, and it's a very creative energy because water signs are very, very creative and quite ingenious in how they use that creativity. So I feel like you're going to have to be very creative in how you deal with this situation. And I feel like it's getting to the heart and the truth of a situation. And I sort of feel like it's filtering through from something that occurred last year, okay? So be mindful of that, and don't be too eager to allow your passion to take control and drive you, okay? Don't give it a driver's seat, because you're going to need to use your intuition and be creative to be able to get around the situation at hand. You're going to need to bring in some new fresh water, so like fresh energy, clean, clear energy. Oh, that's nice. And the next one card we've got for you is the Sun. And the Sun is probably the most positive card in the deck, because it speaks about a strong passion, and it also speaks of abundance, and it's an inspirational motivation and a desire with a maturity of strength and patience. So you're going to be able to move forward in this relationship, and under the present circumstances, you're going to achieve the abundance and the passion that you've been looking for and possibly lacking in the past also. So be aware that this is a collective reading, okay? So some things might fit for you and some things may not. So in which case, just take what fits and leave what doesn't, okay? Because not all of the energies are going to be for everyone. And the next one we've got is the Three of Coins. Coins in the traditional deck is Pentacles. Okay, and Pentacles is about material wealth and money. And it's also about career, and it's also about manifestation and the home, hearth and home, the body. So, you know, just make sure that you take proper care of yourself, because if you don't, you may find yourself getting sick. I take this card to mean labour and hard work and working on material wealth in the home front, okay, and securing a stable financial environment for the home. And the next card we've got is the Ace of Vessels. Okay, now aces, again, like we had the Ace of Swords earlier, so it's new beginnings. So we've moved from getting to the heart and the truth of a matter into new beginnings and new opportunities with an untapped potential. And there may even be the possibility of a birth or a pregnancy or a birth of a new idea or a new way of viewing things, of seeing things or doing things, okay? This is turning out to be looking quite good for you. And the next one we've got is the Ten of Coins. And tens are about the ending of a cycle. And remember, coins is about material wealth and money. And it's also about career and manifestation, and it deals with the home and the health and body. So just be aware that you're coming up for the end of a cycle and about to enter a new cycle. As the two aces would tell us, there's definitely a new cycle coming for you. You'd left one cycle and you've begun again. And then we've moved on, and then we've moved on further, and now we're back to another new beginning, okay? But this one is based around relationships and material wealth. So I feel like this particular card is more to do with the business side of life. Okay, so it's time to buckle down and work hard to be able to make sure that the beginning of this new cycle gets off to a good start. And the next card we've got is the Queen of Coins. Now the Queen of Coins, she's in abundant energy. As you can see, she's holding a horn. It's got a bunch of fruit in it, and she's got a coin in her hand as well. And behind her is some vegetation. So it's like that to me speaks of harvest and reaping rewards for seeds sown in the past. Okay, so queens are a powerful energy because they're about a deep inner knowing, and they're about seeking to perfect the internal world in the sense of tempering the spirit and making the spirit strong. And there's also a quiet expression of these things in the outer world, and this inspires other people, and it's your unwavering commitment to the growth of your own soul and your own energy that inspires people. And it's the commitment to your own evolution and the advancement of your spirit. And the next card we've got, oh my gosh, we've got another ace. This is the Ace of Wands. Now, Wands is about inspiration and energy, and it's high enthusiasm, and it gives you drive to be able to move forward. And that is a really good card to get, given the fact that we're going to have to work so hard to be able to bring about this new cycle, which is going to bring you a new beginning and new opportunities with a potential which hasn't been recognized before. Okay, could possibly even be the birth of a child as well, because look, we've got 3 aces, and I have actually, this is the first time in a very long time I've seen 3 aces come up in the same reading. And we've got the Ace of Swords, we've got the Ace of Vessels, and we've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, Sword is about getting to the heart and the truth of a matter. So you've had a rocky road in the past which you've had to deal with and move forward from. So you've worked hard on that, and you've moved forward into the sun, into an energy that's abundant and motivational, and there was a maturity and strength that you showed that gave you the energy to move forward under those circumstances. And then we come to the Ace of Vessels, and if you see, there's grapes growing out from the heart here. Okay, so that means you're moving forward with an abundance in your heart, which is going to open up new doors for you in the future. Okay, and I believe that's why we've got the Queen of Coins coming next, and we've got the 10 of Coins there, which is the end of a cycle. And so you're moving away from a difficult period where you're moving into a period of abundance and wealth and drive and energy. Okay, so you're going to really need to temper your energy and not move too quickly, because you're going to need your energy to deal with what's to come, because it's going to be high in energy and there's going to be a high enthusiasm that goes with that. And the last card we've got for you here is the Emperor. Okay, and the Emperor is about grounding, and it's about strength, being strong. It's about letting go of the past and entering and facing new frontiers with new eyes. Okay, letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore or what doesn't feel good for you. It's about releasing the past and moving past conflicts. But it also can mean, can speak of the other half of a relationship as well, because it is the Emperor. Though we don't have the Empress here, but we do have the Sun. And if you have a look, floating above the Sun here are two figures intertwined, okay? And that to me also tells me that this is about a relationship, okay? But you're going to need to be grounded, and you're going to need to be able to let go. And because, sweetheart, God gave us wings so that we could fly. And you need to let go of the worries of the past and the things that have been holding you back, okay? Because now is the time for you to move forward with grace and strength. Oh, what a lovely reading, actually. That was quite good. Well, my beautiful Taurians, thank you for being with me today, and there is your reading. And look, if you resonate with what I've said in the reading, then please subscribe and like the video and share with your friends, because like I really enjoy what I do, but I also need to move forward too. So I've only just started the channel a couple of months ago, so I'm still sort of trying to find my feet, but it would be really, really lovely, and I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and share it with your friends, and help to get me to a few more than 11 subscribers. Not that I mind that much. I also do live readings on Facebook too, so you know, you can catch me there if you like. You'll find me on Facebook under Cosmic Hypermore, but I will put my details in the description box below. I do take personal readings, and I have quite a few different readings that appeal to people from different levels of life, and they range from $35 to $120. So and I've done it that way because I don't want people to be able to be missing out on being able to have a personal reading because they don't have enough money. And so that's why I've done the $35 one, okay? It starts at $35 and goes all the way up to $120. So thank you for being with me today, and I will see you again soon. Blessed be, my darlings, and have a wonderful, wonderful month in January. Thank you. See you again soon.